with the username Tiffany TLC Music, all my own music, mostly modern American folk, except for one song written for me, which was not by me, obviously. It takes me a second to see who's hopping on. I can see people as they come on to Periscope starting now. Hi, Oristine. But if you already came on and you were already there, please feel free to say hi. Or if you're watching from another platform, please feel free to let us know where you're watching from, how you're doing. Hi, GI. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, Year Arm. Welcome. So I think I'm going to get started with kind of in the mood for When I Gotta Let Go. Hi, Joe. Welcome. And I am going to do income inequality today. Yeah, but I'm going to start with When I Gotta Let Go. Hi, 249 on Periscope. Welcome. Okay, my photos of my songs. Here they are. Okay, When I Gotta Let Go. So yeah, this has been a really tough year. Where I live, we've just been through a year of COVID. Pretty much a year, more or less, of lockdowns, at least in the US. And it's been a really tough year. And I know that it could have been a lot worse. I mean, for us personally. Hi, George. Welcome. Hey, you don't have the same... Is this the same George now officially? Wait a minute, because I don't remember. It looks like George, but you changed your profile pic and your username? Because it wasn't... I don't think it had George Flynn written out. Right? Sip of water. I think in your other profile pic you had, oh, thanks for following. You had a, I'm confused though, because if I wasn't already following you, then you wouldn't have a bubble. This must be the same George. I can't click on your profile until you say something, I guess. If I click on your bubble, it'll just make it like I'm gonna make a comment to you on the stream. Gotcha, different iPad, okay. Gotcha. How are you doing, George? I was just reflecting on that it's been like a year, I think it was March 19th that we started our lockdown. So just a few days from now. Watched a few programs or parts of programs about kind of reflecting on the past year. That's very heavy stuff. What a year, huh? And how are you doing, George? If you feel like sharing, and anyone else, let us know if you feel like it, how you're doing, where you're watching from. And I'm going to start with When I Gotta Let Go. That's a good song for a year of what we've been through. One Candle is also a good song. I think, did I do that? Yeah, I did that one yesterday. Well, hopefully I can deliver. I had some kind of heavy songs in mind for today. Well, I don't know. When I Gotta Let Go, and it's been one of those days, huh? You should listen to my Friday broadcast where I had I'm So Done. Or did you? Were you on Friday? Hold on, I'm trimming my fret fingers. So this is a song about those times when you realize you've done all you can do to help in a particular situation sustainably. It's not that you can't still drag yourself through some more efforts, but you've done all you can do sustainably. And perhaps you've hit a point where really from here on out, you're not really even helping anymore, or like it's certainly diminishing returns or something like that. It depends on the situation, but I think of this can apply when you're burnt out from being a political activist or trying to fix the world, change the world, or maybe close into your family, there's an addiction going on and you've been trying to, intervene or whatever it is, and you're worn out. Hi, S21M3. There are a number of people on Periscope. I hope you do consider following me at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter for announcements, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch, especially YouTube or Twitch, especially Twitch, because Facebook and YouTube, neither of those regularly, reliably notify people when somebody's on. Come to my attention recently. All right, when I gotta let go. You are so young, but it's done. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand nearby and hear you cry. Feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Never hit myself, I still have scars. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly, including taking care of you and all others suffering too. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can carry, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Thanks for sharing, Carrie. I know compassion, it helps us all. It's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, when the truth is I need help. It's why I wanna know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. There is so much pain in this world, and so much I think we can do to fix it. Big changes are the key, but I can't make it myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a accepting limits, it can cause pain. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need, and yet I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go, when I gotta headset a little bit. Thanks for listening. Carrie, how are you doing if you feel like sharing? Welcome to folks, especially who are new. Please, if you are new, if you feel like it, you certainly can just listen, but feel free to also let us know where you're listening from and how you're doing, and or how you're doing. That was my song, When I Gotta Let Go. Realizing now that there's a piece in there that's about perfectionism, sort of, although I don't like that phrase because I think it can be construed in a judgmental way that's sort of triggering for people, including me. But I'm reading a really interesting book now called The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown. And I have to do some translating of it because I think in terms of nonviolent communication, so not using judgment words is kind of how I like to think about things, even if I'm not always communicating that way. And she kind of has a fair amount of that kind of language in there, which I feel like I have to squint and rephrase, but some of the concepts and the research she's done are just fascinating. I was wondering if you were gonna hop on Twitch there, Carrie. Give me some Twitch emoticons from the Claire Means and other fun things. So cute. Thank you, Carrie. All right, so that was When I Gotta Let Go. Yeah, so hi Taz 123ABC F5553, and it says blue. And Mackenzie, welcome. If you are new or you just haven't gotten around to following yet and you want to stay in touch, you like the music, be aware that Periscope, if you're not already aware, Periscope is ending in just 16 days. Yikes! So please do feel free to follow me at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter for announcements, and on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch, especially Twitch because you more reliably get notifications on Twitch than Facebook or YouTube. I'm going to continue simulcasting on those 3 platforms. Hi, Mr. Crosshairs. Welcome. So, yeah, When I Gotta Let Go. I'm doing actually pretty decently. I was going to say I'm not doing well, but I'm actually doing pretty well considering. I came off of a couple of days of just a hideous headache due to, I think, a sleep issue, and then once you get a headache that's really bad, that creates its own sleep issues, at least for me. But I think I'm done. I think I'm done with it, which I'm quite happy about. I am also thinking that I'm going to do income inequality and then That Brand New Day. I'm kind of looking at those as sort of going together in some ways. That Brand New Day is about, well, maybe I'll do That Brand New Day first. That Brand New Day is about if you're someone who wants to help change the world, if you're a political activist or you just wish the world was different in one way or another. It's a song that envisions a way we could come together with other people to have those conversations about how we want the world to change and have them go well. Have a meeting of the minds. It's a bit of an optimistic song that doesn't reflect my current state of optimism. I wrote it a while ago. Hi, Braving. But I don't know. I guess I'm getting more optimistic as we entering this current year and leaving last year. The year from hell, pretty much. All right. I just saw a picture come up on my Facebook feed that was of me going out to birthday dinner with my niece, our last outing prior to the shutdowns. High five 4444. So again, this is That Brand New Day. When we talk about change in the world, well, we don't have to agree, but maybe I could learn from you and you could learn from me, so that one day at a time, step by step, Oh, that's awesome. Oh, how fun. And if we search with open minds, we just might see the same signs, and so choose the same paths more and more of the time, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, and we can find our way. Oh, I missed a verse. Knowledge is emergent. That's what they say. So let's learn something new each and every day. So that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, and we can find our way to that brand new day. And if we search with open minds, we just might see the same signs, and so choose the same paths more and more of the time, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, and we can find our way to that brand new day. And so that we all can come together, I hope we avoid judgment and look for solutions for the 100%. So that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, and we can find our way to that brand new day. And maybe, just maybe, if we reach out and we speak about those changes that we seek, and have others do that too, why, we can make it through, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb, and we can find our way to that brand new day. Now it may seem much, much too hard, even hopeless at times, but together we're unstoppable. A better world is possible, so one day at a time, step by step, we can let us climb, and so we can find our way to that brand new day, saying one day at a time, step by step, let us climb, so we can find our way to that brand new day. Thanks, Carrie. Cute emoticons. Love the hands. And the little cat with things on its head. And the snow person. And I always have loved the lavender purple and like turquoise hands up. I love those. Thank you. Thanks also to anyone live or replay who is watching and with me and hanging out. Quite a few people on Periscope. If you're new or you just haven't gotten around to following yet, I hope you do follow at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter for announcements, and Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch. Especially Twitch, because you'll get notifications on Twitch more reliably than on Facebook or YouTube. But the username's the same everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. And I'm not mentioning Periscope because it's ending in 16 days. Sadly. Thanks for those hearts. Who's giving me hearts? Who's doing that? Green hearts. Thank you. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do income inequality, and I'll end on everybody's in a circle. I usually, by the way, play, or I'm on most weekdays between like 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks for the heart, Gary. And so, yeah, I'm gonna do income inequalities. Sticking with this theme of world change, this is something I invite, this is an example of a subject that I invite people to be open to the facts on, because it's not something that screams out to many of us. It's not something that we necessarily realize unless you look at the data and the research, that income inequality, which has gotten worse over the decades, especially in the US, is extremely corrosive to us each individually as a general matter, whether we're wealthy or not wealthy, or somewhere in between. There's a vast chasm. There's a huge wide range of where we can be on that spectrum, and wherever we are, in general, the data show that we are more likely to suffer from any number of different public health maladies, from obesity to anxiety, you name it. It's really fascinating, and it kind of makes sense to me from the perspective of how secure and at peace can each of us feel, even if we're not empathic, even if we're not in tune with our empathy, just with the instability that comes with people suffering. And then if you also want to talk about the fact that we're empathic and social creatures, it's very painful to have that going on. Very painful and very, you can feel very helpless. And so it makes sense to me that there would be health effects for everyone, negative health effects. So if you want to learn more about that, search Equality Trust. In the UK, there was an entity that collected hundreds of studies on this topic. There's also some verses in here about some tangentially related topics, which are covered in books like Punished by Rewards and Drive. Drive is by Dan Pink, and I think I got that right. And Punished by Rewards is by Alfie Kohn. Okay, so what's happening? No. I think I do this strong. Oh, you know what's so funny? Oh, okay. That's funny. That's very funny. Third fret. Okay, I knew something was wrong. There we go. Hi, Samantha on Periscope. And 23PU and Elibur and Rana and Yuslan and Amir, Fsan, G Moneyman, and folks also who are on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch that I cannot see individually unless you say something. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of a rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public health from A to Z. For income equality, wow, to set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. That's crazy, Carrie. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all are better off we see, even the most wealthy, for income equality can set us all free. resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer, really create higher quality with greater ingenuity for income equality. To set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. That is crazy, Carrie. But then we would be surprised to see that a fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same, we know today, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. It's not about what he deserves. There's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, then indeed the solution is recovery. Help to be all we can be, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. Thanks for the hearts. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely on, without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need, for income equality can set us all free. Hi, Amit. And Harry Dipilla, thank you. Yeah, you know, I mean, the whole thing about the credit, I mean, they say, you know, as soon as you can, when you're a young person, like, hurry up and get your first credit card so you can build up your credit score and show that you can pay off debts. And the whole thing is disturbing. There's a debtor class, basically, I think is how we might think of it. And it's ever so difficult to ever get out of that. We took forever. I mean, we had student loans. We had credit card debt at one point. For basically, me staying home with the kids was like very, very debilitating financially. And it's just one piece of the concerning system. But yeah, it is ironic, Carrie, because the way you got there was by paying it off. So like, that's good, right? It'd be one thing if you defaulted or something, right? And that's why the loan's no longer there, because it was a foreclosure or something. Thanks, Carrie. Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness. Who is that particular? That must be a set of emoticons that are that were created based on a particular performer on Twitch, I'm guessing. Am I right? Am I right? Except the ones at the end, the puppies, the scared doggies. Some of them. One scared doggy. All right. Anyway, we're going to do one more song. If you are new, though, or just haven't gotten around to following, you like the music, you want to stay in touch, I hope you consider following me at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter for announcements, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch, especially Twitch because notifications are more reliable there. Periscope is gone very soon. So Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, especially Twitch, and definitely Twitter, because Twitter's where I announce, you know, any big changes or, hey, I can't come on tonight or whatever. I come on most weekdays. I'm going to do one more song, by the way. I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, and I'm almost to the end of my time, so I got to squeeze in my last song. Everybody's in a Circle. I often like to do an upbeat song at the end. This is a song to address social anxiety or loneliness. Either one, either or both. What's happening? I had a feeling they were a particular person because they all looked like one particular person. Liv Harris. Do you recommend checking her out? Honestly, I haven't been listening to as much lately because I'm always hanging out with my kids and we're working on things. And it used to be I was in another room on my own, and so I was listening to music to keep me company more. And now I'm lucky to get a chance to listen to it. All right. If you feel that's so cool, Carrie. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in a circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through you, everyone. Hi, Chico, yes, it's real. Now there is, my hair is in my guitar, that's real. Also, hold on. Oh, the troubles with long hair. Now there is no center of the universe. There is no one sun to which everyone must run. We're all stars shining our own light, so know that. Everybody's in the circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through you, everyone. Hi, William. No playback, or there's a replay. Now your circle, it might be small, it might contain no person at all. Imaginary friends, a spider on the wall. But when your love is shining through you, it'll do for now that. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is a thanks for listening to that. And let me also say quickly, because I got to sign off, please do consider following me at Tiffany TLC Music. Take a moment if you would, right as we end here. Tiffany TLC Music, all one word. That's important. On Twitter for announcements, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to watch, especially Twitch, because notifications are more reliable there. Chico, I see, yes, indeed, this is real, not a playback or anything. I hope you do consider following there. I'm still pretty new on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Takes a while on all those platforms. A while. Especially Facebook and YouTube, because they don't send out your notifications a lot of times. Thank you, Carrie. So a little bit more before I sign off. I normally come on between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. I do all my own music, mostly modern American folk, except one song written for me by my dad, but same style. I have this little acoustic guitar, and I do one vocal looping song. Yeah, kind of, there might be some bluesy stuff in there too. All right, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and you. Have a very good day. And, I did want to say about that last song, Everybody's in a Circle. Your circle might be small, might contain no one at all, imaginary friends, a spider on the wall, but when your love is shining through you, it'll do. COVID, lockdown, I think it's applicable. So feel free to listen to that on repeat. Okay. Bye, everyone. Take care. Hope to see you again soon. Bye, Carrie. Have a good one. Bye, William. Bye, Chico. Bye, others. Take care.